Did you do your starters yet? Did you
Yeah,
get some of your West starters?
I said that
Or you same one? Yeah, that's right. You're right.
exact
You're
same
right,
with Steph Curry instead of SGA.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so who are your bench?
This has been strictly ball business.
Strictly ball business.
Strictly ball business.
I like that video.
Ah, shit.
Who are my bench? Yeah, I'll raffle them. This was a little tougher because the West is very heavy with guards that could be all stars. However, yeah, I could probably, if it was just skill alone, I could just fill it with guards, honestly. But let me start off. SGA, we got LeBron, we got Ja, we got Booker. All locks for All-Star. I don't care who you are, they're all gonna get All-Stars. But then I got Damian Lillard. He's having a great season, leading the Portland Trailblazers to a great record. I do think the Pelicans deserve 2 All-Stars, so I have Brandon Ingram in there. Also, there's not many that better forwards than him in there, and they do need more forwards. And I have Sabonis as the king that's in there. De'Aaron Fox has kind of fallen off. He had a hot start, but the one that's been sticking there is Sabonis. He's a big. I think he's going to get in there as an all-star. I will mention some of my honorable mentions. And I tried to find any excuse to fit Anthony Edwards in there. I just couldn't put him over Damian Lillard because it came down to that. And he'll get there sometime. I know he'll get there. De'Aaron Fox is also an honorable mention. Rudy Gobert. He could make it. I can see him making it over Sabonis. I think there's a very good chance that he does. I mentioned Lauri Markkanen and Jalen Green. I mean, their records are down, but they've been playing great this season. And finally, Paul George. And obviously, Kawhi Leonard has not played many games, so he probably won't make another All-Star game for the rest of his career because he's not going to play any games ever. But Paul George, because of games, he's playing great. But if he would have played more games, he would have deserved a spot.
Sure. My bench, I got Curry, LeBron, Booker, Morant, Laurie, Lillard, and Edwards.
So you exchanged him for which Edwards is playing small forward, so he could get in there over BI. So you have him over BI and Sabonis. Yeah. Who? Oh, you have Laurie over Sabonis.
Yeah, I mean, I had Sabonis in here too, and then I decided to go Laurie instead. I think I could see it going either way, though. I mean, it probably would more likely Sabonis, but you never know either. I think you could kind of flip a coin on that one. Everyone else, I'm pretty certain of, except for, I mean, Edwards, I think needs to turn it up more. Otherwise, I can certainly see Ingram being in over him, or someone else even.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Laurie's certainly having an all-star season. If they would have kept it up through November, which they didn't, obviously they've slipped. They've fell off real hard. If they would have kept it up, I would say there's more of an argument. I don't think he's going to make an all-star game. I think it would be cool if he did. He would. I think he's still first in the running for most improved, but I don't see him getting it over Brandon Ingram or Sabonis.
Paul George could get in too.
Paul George could get in, yeah, definitely.
I mean, he's played enough games, and he's averaging about 24.
Yeah, for sure. I do think. See, this is the West where it comes into this conundrum where the best, those 7 players that we mentioned. I don't think they're the 7 best all-stars for that bench. If it was positionless, I would have Anthony Edwards and De'Aaron Fox in there for Sabonis and Brandon Ingram. However, I do think they're going to fall. They're going to need some more big men, and that's the way it's going to fall. Or they might just agree them in because of the draft. They might just be like, whatever. Maybe there's more big men that deserve it on the East side because it's a draft. That doesn't mean that this team's West is facing the East anymore. So maybe they don't give a shit about that. I think.
Well, I think they still elect them East versus West. Then they draft after they have their pool.
Well, yeah, I'm saying they might not care about electing big men because they think it's going to even out by way of the draft. I think the elections are going to be a little different, but they're probably going to stick with traditional elections. I hope Anthony Edwards gets in there over BI. I'm not sure he will though. I would love it. I've been wanting this guy to be an all-star for a while now, but
Yeah.
great selections. Is there any guy that we just didn't mention you think might get in there? Like, I don't think there's a chance Chris Paul gets in there, or Klay Thompson, or Draymond Green. Maybe. I mean, Spencer Dinwiddie's always someone to talk about.
I think Anthony Simons is an interesting one, kind of under the radar. He's averaging about 24 points a game, and I mean, his 3-point shots at 39% on 10 of them a game. Like, I think like that's a guy worth considering. Like, he could make the game fun. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I would see that. I think if Damian Lillard somehow steals a starting spot, which it's always possible. It's Dame time. The guy's averaging close to 30. I think if he gets a starting spot, then it increases the chances Anthony gets in as all-star. And who knows? Some of these guys one of these guys might get injured. I mean, Ja Morant could get injured tomorrow. It's not inconceivable. and then they're gonna instantly have to find a spot. So we'll see. Who are your guys' West bench? I want to hear it. Say it below. We'll talk about it.
All right, guys, that was strictly ball business, and we loved hearing you.